have a great idea for an infographic on the widget for distribution at the trade show.
Brilliant. Why don't you put it together?
What do you think?
It's amazing.
Really, nice job.
Did you check with marketing? Or look at our branding guidelines?
I have seen this happen all too often. Companies use these guidelines to create an identifiable brand image, to ensure that all company materials look and feel the same, and to represent the company in the way it wishes. Sometimes the style and branding are combined into one guide. It is important to know whether your company has guidelines. The more established a company is, the greater the likelihood that these standards are defined somewhere, even if you are not aware of them.
This is our style and branding guide. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to help you.
Thank you.
Marty must start over, redesign the document, and send it through the proper channels. Not only is this frustrating, but time-consuming and costly. Know your company's policies before proceeding. If you work for a company, as opposed to being self-employed, your company will have either a style guide, a brand guide, or both. It is important to know these guidelines because it establishes the image a company wants portrayed. They're also important because you need to understand if the color, images, or other guidelines might create unintended consequences if you need to translate your materials. A style guide is a document that defines a set of standards for the writing and designing of published material. Within a style guide are standards for abbreviations, punctuation, documentation, naming conventions, grammar, trademarks, citations, and so on. You'll find a list of some well-known style guides in the description below. There are many more of these guides categorized by country and industry, such as journalistic, technical, and academic. Applied to translation, the style guide can define how to handle certain acronyms or abbreviations. A brand guide defines the visual elements of your company. It contains examples of how to present your visual media, particularly logos and colors. This includes advertising, technical documents, websites, and multimedia material. In the description below, you'll find a link to a sample brand guide. Style or branding guides can also identify how to handle the company's name and logo for translation. For example, imagine your company is called Green World and the logo is GW on a white globe. Will the name be translated? Will the colors and logo design stay the same? It's not the purpose of this video to teach you how to build a style or branding guide. Many companies build their style guides based on the existing well-known style guide or several of them. They may use the Chicago Manual of Style for basic grammar and punctuation and the Microsoft Manual of Style for technical publications for software specifications, thus building only the sections that are specific to the company itself. If your company does not have guidelines, this is a good time to start a conversation and work to establish them before you have too many inconsistent materials in circulation. Stay tuned for the next video in the series, Usability. Thanks for watching.